Well, this is extreme waterfowl hunting at its finest. We're setting out the decoys for our first afternoon of spring snow goose hunting in South Dakota. Hi, I'm Bill Miller with the North American Hunting Club. This is extreme waterfowl hunting. You got to be extreme about it to come out here in the spring, in the mud, when the birds are so fickle, and just hope you end up in the right place with the right spread of decoys to bring them in. And that's what we're going to do on this trip. But when you come out to South Dakota in the fall, things can be a lot more reliable. You can come out after the pheasants, of which there's more now than there's ever been in history. But on top of that, you can find some great pothole duck hunting like we did last year. Every fall, the state of South Dakota welcomes thousands of hunters, all in search of one bird, the pheasant. But what many hunters overlook is the terrific waterfowl hunting that South Dakota has to offer. In fact, because pheasant hunting doesn't start until noon, the cool mornings offer a great chance to get out in the many sloughs and take home a limit of ducks. Get him! Sit.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Sadie. Sit. Good girl. Hold it. Drop it. Drop it. Good dog. Good girl. We had that opportunity last fall, hunting with John DePalma of Filson, along with my lab Sadie. It was the perfect start to a great trip.
All right.
All right, good shooting. Birds on the water.
That's
Birds
fun.
on the water.
Smells like powder.
Here. Ah, diving duck. Drop it.
Yes.
Little ringbill action.
Yep.
Sit. Everybody talks about bluebird days being no good for waterfowl hunting. I'm finding more and more and more that that's not the case. You get that sun up and you get some shadows, the ducks, I think, have a harder time at least seeing you in the blind.
And I've, through the years, shot a lot of mallards on clear days with wind. I mean, wind is paramount for this kind of a day, and we've got that this morning, which is nice.
Yep. It helps keep the decoys moving a little bit, which is more natural.
Yeah.
Dakota's definitely on a high right now with waterfowl where it's at, and upland birds, tons of pheasants, tons of sharp-tailed grouse, even prairie chickens are up.
If a guy is lucky enough to get a waterfowl license, he can have a full day out here.
Absolutely. Here comes a flock. Let's get down. Sit.
Where are you going? Take them? Take them.
Sadie! There, she took a good line. Here, hold it. Heel, 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 hold it. No, sit, sit, sit. Hold it. Drop it, drop it. Good girl. Another Drake widgeon.
God, they just love to retrieve, love to hunt.
And to be honest with you, without them, it wouldn't be half the game as it is. I don't know if I'd come out.
That's the joy of hunting.
Yep. Like you were saying, you got to be mobile. Light changes, you got to move 10 feet back into the corn to get better cover.
Yep. And guys just have to do that all the time. You have to be mobile when you're hunting ducks. Again, you have to have a small spread to do that.
Right.
You can't set up 100 decoys and be mobile, but boy, the fellow who comes out here, you know, North South Dakota or up into Canada or the pothole country in Minnesota or in Iowa, they have to be flexible, they have to be mobile.
And even if you stick with the same spread, you just have to adjust to the situation. Move upwind, move downwind, where the birds want to be, that's where you got to be.
Right. You know, I had always just come out to South Dakota every year this time to hunt pheasants, and you kind of brought it to my attention that this is a great time to hunt ducks.
It's hard to imagine that hunting this good can be called overlooked, but the pheasant is the glamour species
Really
in South
is.
Dakota, but if you get out, it's easier to get permission to hunt a slough like this for ducks or some area for
Right.
grouse. There's a lot of other types of hunting to do out here. It'll be that way.
Passes through the gauntlet, the tungsten alley.
Sadie! That is fun shooting when they're right there.
Yep, right in your face.
Atta girl, come on. Good girl, good girl.
Yeah, that's a nice duck.
Well, there's what we're after.
Look at the head on him.
They are
Beautiful bird.
beautiful birds, and I love it when they work the way they're supposed to.
Yeah,
It means you're doing everything right.
look at the curls on him.
2 nice curl feathers, 1 double curl feather.
Nice old bird.
Yep. I don't know what more you can ask from a morning of duck shooting than that.
About every kind of duck in the book, good friendship, beautiful sunrise. It was a wonderful day.
Great country. Great country.
I bet 5 years ago there wasn't a drop of water in this hole here, and look at it today. The ducks just
Yep.
would not stay out of here.
You still won't. And you know the best part of it?
What's that?
The day's just starting. We still got pheasants to hunt.
A little lunch, and then after the wily rooster in the afternoon.